know that your faith is an important part of that journey, and we've talked about this in terms of the role of women in various faith traditions, and certainly in Islam. I'm wondering if you could share briefly how um, how your faith and how Islam has provided that strength and that community for you in those times of challenge.
Absolutely. My faith is like the pillar of my life. I remember growing up, my father wasn't a religious person per se, but he made sure we learned to pray. Like I was 5 years old, he would wake us up for the before dawn prayer and we're like half asleep and he's like, pray. And I'm like, I need to sleep, but we would get up and pray, right? He wasn't strict on hijab or anything like that. He actually didn't like it when I started wearing hijab. And when I started college, my freshman year, he was like, what are you doing? You're not Arab. Why are you wearing that? But he made sure that we had a spiritual connection to God. And because of that, and having that around me, I started speaking to God at a very early age. Very early age. I remember being extremely young and having conversations with God all the time. And I think that's what kind of guided me and gave me the strength in my life, knowing the verses of the Quran where God says he will not test you with anything more than you can bear. And my favorite verse in the Quran is verse, it's in chapter 7, which is titled Ibrahim, verse 14, where God says, if you are grateful, I will give you more. And I think that resonated with me so much, because no matter what you're going through, you could be like living off the street with nothing. Even at that point, if you're grateful for having eyes to see and a mouth to talk with and ears to hear with, that God will still give you more. And I've seen it, I'm telling you, in my life. I have seen when I'm thinking I'm stuck somewhere, God's mercy comes from some other way. Like it's not even me, right? I can't take credit for it. So my relationship with God is one that I hold extremely dear, and I'm very grateful for it. And I thank God that I have that, because this has actually held my hand through everything that has come my way, where like it's okay, it could be worse. God is going to pull me through it, and he always has. So
That
that's
is
the benefit of
beautiful. That is beautiful.
it.